Hey guys, so today I really want to delve into the topic of abundance and really shifting from a scarcity mindset to one of an abundance mindset. So this has really been something that's been on my mind a lot recently. Um, how I personally can shift myself from scarcity to abundance. So I've noticed a lot of the times it's related to money. For most people, I guess this idea is more related to money, but you can relate it to many other topics. I guess. I mean, relationships. You can kind of relate it to certain emotions, or I guess just many different ideas. But in my mind, anyway, it seems to be more related to money and kind of the abundance of money in the world or universe or God, whatever you want to put a word to it. Um, so I feel like it stems from fear. So, how do you shift from like a place of scarcity where you take actions based out of fear? Say you take a certain job because you feel like you need the money. You take a certain opportunity that you know you don't really want to do deep down in your heart, but you do it because you're living or you're acting from a place of scarcity, a place of fear, a place of lack, of kind of desperation, of neediness, and then you just know that it's not fulfilling whatever it is you're doing. Say if it's a job or an opportunity or anything really, just it doesn't come up from a place of kind of authenticity. It doesn't come from a place of kind of abundance where you know that there's an abundance of opportunities, you know there's an abundance of money, you know there's an abundance of opportunity, network, people that you vibe with or whatever. So you don't just chase, you kind of just be, and you choose the right opportunities, you choose the right roles, you choose the right ideas, because they feel real and they come from a place of kind of true expression, not from a place of fear, of necessity. So yeah, that's really what I've been focusing on at the moment. And for me personally, money is a big deal. I feel like my whole environment, most of my life, has been constantly about money's hard to get. It's always a struggle, living paycheck to paycheck, or in debt. A constant struggle, basically. Everyone I've pretty much been surrounded with my whole life has struggled with money. Um, I was raised by people that very much struggled with money, and it was always seen as kind of a taboo subject and something that you don't really talk about. And as I've grown up, I've noticed that within myself, just the kind of fear. I've taken jobs that I really don't want to take just because I felt like I need to money wise, or um, I feel like I think to like certain purchases or certain things that I want to desire, but I won't do it because I feel like I can't afford it when I actually can. But it just stems from a place of fear, of scarcity. So I've really been practicing that recently, trying to act as if, the idea of like if you want to be abundant, then pretend you are, act from a place of abundance. So if you want to buy something, you want to invest in yourself, which is one good way of doing it. You want to spend, or you want to give something, but you feel, you sense this kind of fear, this kind of lack, this scarcity within. So what I've been really trying to do is trying to ask myself, what would an abundant person do? They would just freely buy or purchase or give or invest or spend whatever it is that they desire. So I've really been practicing that. It's not been easy, it's been difficult. It requires a lot of courage, I guess, taking quite big risks. But again, that kind of matches the type of person I want to be. I want to be someone who's bold, who takes risks, who's courageous. So yeah, I just wanted to share kind of my thoughts related to that, and hopefully help someone who's maybe thinking about similar things, or just go for it. Just like, I guess I can say a little kind of story. So I bought quite an expensive watch recently. That I've always liked watches. I've always loved kind of the uniqueness of them, the kind of craftsmanship of them, and obviously the beauty of certain ones. Um, so I just thought to myself, what would an abundant person do? I don't necessarily feel like I can afford it, um, but would an abundance person think that? No, they would just purchase what they desire. And of course, I have bills, I have other things I have to pay for. But I thought, if this really is the case, then let's try it out. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? So I purchased the watch. Um, it was far more than I was probably comfortable with at the time. But I noticed within myself, just energetically, that it created this sense of kind of faith or trust. There was like a calmness inside, even though that I would still have to make some more money to survive, I guess, to cover that. I had this sense of peace, this calmness inside that really kind of changed, shifted something within me. Maybe that was the point where I shifted from scarcity to abundance. Like it's all energy based. I feel anyway from that experience that it just shifts something within you when you act as if like it literally changes part of who you are inside. So that was one little shift I made. And again, you really just kind of trust in that process. I don't really know how I'm going to kind of cover that purchase. I don't really know how I'm going to make enough money. But all I know is that an abundant person would just trust and have faith and kind of just take one step at a time and trust in the universe or trust in God, whatever you wanna call it. So yeah, so that's, I hope you take something from that, and if you agree with that message or if you want to try that out yourself, then please like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll kind of engage with you guys and create a new video next time. So thanks for listening, guys.